Martin O'Neill's going to come under huge pressure over the coming days. There's going to be a lot of question marks about whether he and Roy Keane are the men to lead Irish football into the Euro 2020 qualifiers, even into next month's home games against Denmark and Wales. I know you're not the type of pundit who likes to call for a manager to be fired, but with all the nonsense that's happened off the pitch over the last couple of weeks and that type of performance, 9 goals conceded in our last 2 competitive games, does it feel from the outside as though we need a fresh voice, something different?
Well, listen, in terms of what's happened away from the pitch, that will certainly be used as a stick to beat the dream team as it's such, in terms of the criticism from the supporters, but ultimately they'll look at what they're seeing on the pitch, and I think they'll probably say, okay, after the drubbing of Denmark, Martin O'Neill talked about a new era, bringing these young players through or such, or changing the way to try and get us more competitive, but I've seen none of that, to be perfectly honest, and I'll never call for a manager to lose their job as such, because we're talking about Martin O'Neill's huge experience, Roy Keane's unbelievable experience as well. These are serial winners, so you'll look at them and think they must be able to find the answer to what the problems we have at the moment.
There's no sign of it.
There hasn't been, and that's the issue. I think supporters will now say, well, listen, people may argue now that Martin O'Neill is a tired manager as such. That will be the argument because of his age. It's up to Martin to prove that he's not as such, because you think about his success with Leicester, with Villa, with Celtic, it's a long time ago now as such, and I would argue that I do believe, despite everyone talking about the lack of depth in our squad, I do believe these players are capable of more.
All right, Gary, great stuff as always.
Thank you.